And that is in Panjshir, a valley that offers natural defences with narrow entrances in the shadow of high mountains. For more than 4 decades, Panjshir province has proved stubbornly resistant to foreign invaders. It's located about an hour's drive outside of Kabul and is famed for being an anti-Soviet and anti-Taliban bastion in the 80s and 90s. Ahmed Shah Massoud led those rebellions. His son heads up the resistance from there now.
The people of Panjshir Valley are very much united, and they want to defend, and they want to fight, and they want to resist against any totalitarian regime, against any belief that wants to enforce their own belief and ideology upon the people.
He's been joined by former resistance fighters. One of them is the former first vice president, as was under the former president, Ashraf Ghani. His name is Amrullah Saleh, and he is also in the Panjshir and has declared himself to be constitutionally, because of Ghani's disappearance, the rightful president of the country. And he is aligned with Massoud, and this is what they plan to do, is essentially fight a civil war.
And it's from Panjshir, the last major outpost of anti-Taliban resistance, that they plan to orchestrate that.
We have 2 types of forces with us and 2 types of supporters militarily. The first is those government officers and personnel who came to Panjshir. They retreated from their posts, their garrisons and their military camps. And the second one is the sort of informal, regular uprising groups that we're having, or resistant groups. And the amount in terms of personnel, we have no issue whatsoever. But when it comes to equipment and resources is when, unfortunately, we are lacking.
Unsurprising, given recent events, the gulf between the arsenal of the 2 sides has never been greater.
The Panjshiris don't have the weapons to match what the Taliban have now. The Taliban have basically sucked up everything that the Americans left behind. They're an incredibly well-armed force.
But the Taliban's total power has not yet been consolidated. Pockets of resistance are reportedly appearing around the country.
I think once we have darkness, which we will have after August the 31st, there will be a lot more fighting outside of Kabul for supremacy. So you'll have a breakdown into gangs as different factions of the Taliban fight for power and control. But you will also have, and we're seeing it in some places, a fight back by non-Taliban, if you like, against Taliban control in districts and provinces. And I think that that's going to go on for some time.
Anti-Taliban leader Massoud says he hopes to hold talks with the Taliban, but says his forces are ready to fight. Claire Sadler, Forces News.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.